here, your own personal fitness trainer. So today is going to be stretching after a workout or any time for flexibility or for relaxation. So I have some good stretches to share with you, and we'll be doing that in a moment. So I do want to say thank you so much to all my subscribers out there. I do really appreciate it. And I'm going to be telling you that every now and then, personally. So, yeah. And if you're new, join us here. Come on aboard. And you can just click on that subscribe button there because it's free on YouTube. And join us. I'm happy to have you. And I hope you're enjoying all my different videos. Exercise, cats, and even personal things. So, on to the stretches. This is the single knee hug, and it's a beginner. And the purpose is to release the muscles across the hips and the lower back. So you're going to lie on your back with the one knee hugged into your chest, and the other leg is extended along the floor away from you. And you're going to pull it in and hold it for a count of 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat on the other side. And when you feel you've loosened up a good bit, then you can go ahead and pull the knee in and hold it for a count of 15. Make sure you keep breathing. Alright, this next one is beginner, and it's a core stretch. It's called a lumbar twist, and the aim is to increase the mobility throughout the spine and stretch your hips. So you're going to lie on your back with your knees bent, feet are flat on the floor, wider than your hips, and your arms are out. And you're going to roll your knees to the left. Your left knee should reach the floor. Your right knee may or may not. It's not important to begin with. And you want to hold for a count of 5 deep breaths, and then you want to change sides. Oh, it's a really good exercise to loosen you up in that area. Alright, now we're going to do the beginner core stretch, which is a cobra stretch. And this one, the aim is to release your lower back and stretch your abdominals. It's the beginner level. So you're going to lie on your front with your elbows under your shoulders and gently press down your forearms to support the arch of your back. Do not squeeze your lower back. Hold for the count of 5 deep breaths and release down flat on the floor. And if you want, you can turn your head to the side, but you're not going to be down there very long. And then you're going to repeat. You want to do that as many times as you feel comfortable. 10 times, 12 times. Alright, this last one here on this clip for beginner is a spine and hip release. I love this one. And the aim is to relax your spine and release your hips. So you're going to sit on the floor with the soles of your feet together. Your knees drop to the sides, making like the shape of a stretched diamond. And you're going to slowly move your upper body forward and let go of the weight of your head, shoulders, and your spine. And how you do that is by breathing deeply in and out 5 to 8 times. You notice I slowly release down. Just concentrate, breathe very deeply, and do not pull yourself down into this stretch. Allow the gravity to do the work, and you want to slowly roll up out of it. This is advanced, and this is the thread needle stretch, And the aim is to stretch your thoracic spine, release upper back tension, and assist breathing. So, from kneeling on all fours, you want to reach the back of your right hand through the space created by your left hand and your knee. And your left elbow will bend but will remain over your left wrist. And you want to move your left shoulder back to the right to take your spine into the rotation. And when you're doing it, you want to inhale and stretch deeply into the tight spots as you exhale, and see if you can reach a little farther, increasing your stretch. And you just want to hold it for a few seconds and breathe. Okay, and this next one is advance the low cat stretch, and the aim is to stretch your trunk and ease your upper body tension. And you start on all fours with your hands outstretched in front of you, palms pressing into the floor, and keep your tailbone reaching back away from your hands. Allow your chest to drop toward the floor, and hold it for several deep breaths. And do that several times. All right, now this next one is advanced, and it's a glute and hip stretch. Oh, this will get you. And the aim is to release the hips and the lower back. So you want to sit with your right heel against the outside edge of your left hip, and your left foot on the floor to the outside of your right knee, and curve your body so that your head aims towards your left foot. And you should be feeling a stretch in your right hip, and hold that for like 5 deep breaths. And then you want to change sides. Oh, you're really going to feel that. Take those deep breaths though. And do not pull your upper body down to your leg. Don't do that. Take it easy. I really feel it on this side more than my other. So again, I'm taking those deep breaths slowly towards my foot, letting the gravity pull me down. Yeah, on that side, oh, felt it right there, really greatly on the outside of my hip there. Okay, this next one is beginner, and it's a lower body stretch, and it's called Japanese sitting, and the aim is to stretch the front of your ankle. So for any of you runners or anyone just working out, general. So you're going to kneel on the floor with your toes pointed out behind you and your heels pointed directly up to the ceiling, and you're going to find a plumb line through your body and rest the weight of your torso on your heels. You want to hold there for like 3 to 5. And you can do that. Your aim is to try to do it for a minute or longer. Okay, now this is a foot stretch. And this is the aim to stretch the sole of your foot and your toes. So, kneel as the Japanese sitting. But now this time I have my toes tucked under so they're pointing forward. And hold it for several deep breaths. And what you want to do is you want to try to see if you can build your way up to 30 seconds sitting in this position. It's a good foot stretch. This is an advanced stretch for your lower body, and it's called the swan stretch. And the aim is to release your hips and your groin. So you want to take your right knee up between your hands and take your right foot as far over to the right as is comfortable, and slide your left leg back behind you until you're lying over your right leg and you have a stretch in your right hip and your inner thigh. And hold it there for 3 to 5 deep breaths, and then change sides. And a tip is try to keep your hips even and reach your back foot as far away as possible and roll that hip toward your front foot. And also relax your spine over your leg and try to let go of your body weight. It's a great stretch. This is advanced, and it's the kneeling hamstring stretch, and the aim is to stretch through the chain of muscles in the leg. So you're going to kneel on the floor with one foot, one leg outstretched in front of you, and one hand on either side of your front foot. And you notice you straighten your front leg and you press the ball of your foot into the floor, like pointing your toe, and at the same time reach your tailbone away from your foot. And then the next time you're going to flex the foot to stretch the calf, and you're going to alternate between the two positions. And you lean in, and it's just 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds at the most, with a deep breathing. So I hope you like that. And those are all really good stretches. And they're also stretching some areas that you don't always stretch, but you need to. And excuse my other attire. I had to finish this video a day later. I had technical difficulties. So, but I didn't want to have an ending there for you. So anyway, until next time, I'll see ya.